Organizations spend anywhere from $25,000 to well over $100,000 hiring research firms to tell them who their audience is. They survey a sample of their customers and they'll get back a report with some personas and a segment breakdown. It goes into a PDF slide deck and then it sits there because that's all it can do. It's a snapshot, a point in time, and it doesn't see what someone bought 3 months later. It doesn't know that a visitor came back to the same page 4 times this week looking for answers. It doesn't update when someone's situation changes. But what if that data didn't have to be static? What if your website and your newsletter could do what Netflix does, Amazon does, Disney Plus and Walmart do? Give every single person in your audience a personalized experience based on who they actually are, their taste, and what they actually need. What would that do to your conversion rates, your open rates, your ad spend efficiency, your donor relationships, or your revenue? And that's what this video is about. Let me show you how we build it. This is where we start, on paper, or Google Doc, or Notion. Every client engagement at our agency begins here. So we worked with a large client recently with over 100,000 visitors a month running on HubSpot. Significant audience and a marketing experience that was treating all of the audience in the same way. But when we looked at their audience, 3 very specific segments emerged. Now, each of those breaks down further into different personas. Each persona has its own pain points, its own goals, and its own set of resources that actually map to where they are. And before a single survey was designed, before a workflow or automation was touched in HubSpot, before right message was configured, the work was here in this doc or Google Doc. What are the segments? What conditions tells us someone belongs in one versus another? What resources map to each persona? That decision matrix comes first. The technology simply implements it. It's not the other way around. So there are 2 ways to know who someone is, at least on your website and in your marketing. The first is behavioral inference. It's a pompous sounding phrase, but bear with me. Think about any organization where someone might visit the same page multiple times in a short window. A pricing page, a specific service, getting started guide. I mean, if someone comes back to that page 3 times in a week, you don't need them to fill out a survey to know they are seriously interested or seriously stuck. That signal already exists. See, right message tracks it and the system acts on it. A relevant next step gets surfaced on their next visit or in their email inbox in a newsletter. A personalized follow-up fires, let's say, a visitor who keeps coming back to your pricing page but never converts to a free trial. A subscriber who's opened every single email for 6 months, never clicked a single offer. A prospect who downloaded 3 case studies in 2 days. Their behavior tells you something. That's inference. The system just needs to be listening. Now, the second way is the survey. Conditionally designed based on what you already know about them, which page they're on, which campaign brought them in, which lead magnet, which ad, which partner referred them, what they answered in the previous question. And then that data gets stored in your right message, but it flows also to your email service provider. Pages viewed, resources downloaded, links clicked, ad source, referral source, survey answers. And when the data lives in one place, the website and the newsletter stop being 2 separate things in completely different worlds. Someone who told you that they're in a proactive research mode gets a different experience than someone flagged as urgent. A subscriber who's been on your list for 2 years and bought your entry-level product doesn't need to see the pitch for that product again. They should see the next logical offer. Or a first-time visitor who came in through a paid ad sees something different than someone who found you through a referral partner or organic search. Same page, same email, different experience. Your newsletter should work the same way. Same email, whether it's automated or a broadcast sent once. But each reader sees the content, the call to action, and the recommendation that's relevant to where they are right now. That's not one size fits all broadcast strategy. That's your own internal algorithm running on real behavior, real data, and real offers for real people. Now, here's something that I think most people miss. The data doesn't just improve your website and your emails. When you're using Right Message, it obviously collects all of that, but it stores it into your audience insights. And this is something that we'll look at, and we will inform our clients, here's what you should do, here's what you shouldn't do, maybe consider creating this. We'll even proactively improve resources for them based on this. Because of this data that Right Message collects, it knows how long it took for people to fill out certain surveys, what they say versus what they do. It tells you what to create next. It provides suggestions for resources, lead magnets, content, posts, ads, survey improvements, because the data is living and breathing. It changes with the seasons, and you can see your segments in real time. You can see how they shift month to month. You can see seasonal patterns. Who's showing up in January versus August? What problems are spiking and what answers people are choosing in your surveys. And in those surveys, you can ask open-ended questions. This is gold. Normally in the past, when you would collect qualitative data, you'd have to really analyze it. And if you had 500 or 1,000 of those answers, basically that data became unusable. How are you going to find patterns? But now with Right Message, it uses AI to be able to take those open-ended questions and gather the voice of customer in their own words, what they're struggling with, and what language, the words they're using to describe their problems and their needs and their goals. It finds those patterns and presents it to you. Then you could use that, store it in your ESP, and personalize your website, your content, your offers, improve your marketing. You stop guessing what to create, and you just start building what you already know your audience is asking for. This is the part that gets me though. Let's say you have a client visiting your site, and this client spent $50,000, maybe even $100,000 with your company or organization. They visit your website, and your website pops up with an opt-in box that says, subscribe to our newsletter. Are you kidding me? They're already on your newsletter. They already trust you. They've already paid you a lot of money, and you're treating them like a cold stranger who just wandered in off the street? Someone books a consulting call with you. Someone who's joined your list, they've read some of your content, and they booked a consulting call with you. This is a real engagement, high value. And the next time they visit your services page, it says, get this, book a call. They already booked a call. Would you do that in person? Would you sit down across from a client whom you know, who's been working with you for 2 years and shelled out 50 grand and then pitch them like you've never met? That's just insulting. But that's exactly what generic one-size-fits-all marketing does every single day to your best clients, to your most loyal subscribers, to the people who actually matter most to your business. A subscriber who bought your entry product shouldn't see the product pitched again. They should see the next thing. A client mid-engagement shouldn't see, let's get started. They already started. And if you've got major clients or longtime donors in your list, people with real lifetime value, and you're sending them the same message as everyone else, that's not a marketing problem, that's a respect problem. But this is what the system does. It knows. And because it knows, it shows the right thing to the right person at the right moment. Personalized marketing converts 40 to 60% better. Those are facts. Holds up across any organization that's actually implemented personalized marketing using Right Message properly. Because relevance wins every time. Not many organizations are doing this right now. The ones that are have a significant advantage over everyone else in their space, hands down. This is the strategy work that we do at Authority Engines before anything gets configured. Understanding the segments, understanding and mapping the personas, designing the conditions, building the matrix, then implementing an incredibly intelligent survey in Right Message and the personalized site layer, plus connection with the CRM that's in place. HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, Kit, your website, your marketing, your newsletters, they should be an extension of how well you actually know your audience and your customers. There's no excuse for them not to be. The tools exist, the methodology exists, the data is already floating around and it's already there. So if you want to know how personalized marketing could work for your organization, we should talk. bradhussey.ca/hire.